Today on MTG Unpacked we're continuing our unboxing of Battle for Zendikar. This is the second part. As before, there'll be short and long versions, so if you're not interested in the common cards, take a look at the short version instead. So without further ado, let's move these guys out of the way and get stuck into this. We'll see if we can crack an expedition. First up we have Seek the Wilds, Oracle of Dust. He's like meditating by the look of it. Weird. Lithomancer's Focus, Outnumber, Natural Connection, Unnatural Aggression, Geyserfield Stalker, Cloud Manta, Sandstone Bridge, Tajuru Beastmaster, and the uncommon is a Serene Steward, Royal Spout, Encircling Fisher, and a Green Warden of Marasa, mythic. Nice. Some sort of tree elemental. Alright, and a forest, full art. And no tokens. Next up we have a Mind Raker, Territorial Baloth, Clutch of Currents, Calastria Nightwatch, Lava Step Raider, Makindi Patrol, Benthic Infiltrator, Vestige of Emrakul, Gideon's Reproach, Touch of the Void. Uncommon is a Void Attendant. Retreat to Emeria, Dampening Pulse, and a Painful Truths is the rare. And an island and a plant token. Plummet, Salvage Drone, Calastria Healer, Blister Pod, Outnumber, Kitesail Scout, Kozilek's Channeler, Touch of the Void, Ondu Greathorn, Ondu Champion is a Minotaur Warrior. Angel of Renewal is the uncommon. Retreat to Kazandu, Breaker of Armies, and a Brutal Expulsion is the rare. And a nice mountain and an Eldrazi Scion token. We have a Territorial Baloth, Clutch of Currents, Lithomancer's Focus, Sure Strike, Broodhunter Worm, Spell Shrivel, Complete Disregard, Ruin Processor, Skyline Cascade, Eyeless Watcher. Uncommon is a Grove Rumbler, Rolling Thunder, Ulamog's Nullifier. That's interesting. And Sanctum of Ugin is the rare. And a mountain and a scion. Okay, next up we have a Voracious Null. Oran Reef Invoker, Brilliant Spectrum, Nurkana Assassin, Felidar Cub, Boiling Earth, Ghostly Sentinel, Benthic Infiltrator, Makindi Slide Runner, Smite the Monstrous. Uncommon is Drana's Emissary, Molten Nursery, Ulamog's Reclaimer, and Shambling Vent. Alright, I had one of these in my token deck as well. There's a black-white token deck and a plains, that's pretty cool, and an elemental token. Swarm Surge, Call the Scions, Merc Strider. Some crazy things walking around in these artwork. Inspired Charge, Reckless Cohort, Tajuru Beastmaster, Wavewing Elemental, Evolving Wilds, Silent Skimmer, Rush of Ice, Uncommon is Vampiric Rites, Retreat to Hagra, Blighted Gorge, and Noyan Da Royal Shaper, legendary creature. This is a merfolk ally. Looks like he has a bit of a lobster staff thing there, or what is that, a shell maybe? Alright, I wonder if anybody plays him in their EDH deck. Island and a core ally token. Next up we have an Oracle of Dust, Voracious Null, Shutter Skull Recruit, Core Castigator, Wavewing Elemental, Fertile Thicket, Geyserfield Stalker, Snapping Gnarlid, Evolving Wilds, Eldrazi Sky Spawner, and the uncommon Firemantle Mage, Rising Miasma. Very unusual. Pilgrim's Eye and a Smouldering Marsh. Swamp Mountain. Alright. The Swamp and the Scion token. We have a Nurkana Assassin, Oran Reef Invoker, Dispel, Mindwrecker, Core Castigator, Boiling Earth, Ondu Champion, Ghostly Sentinel, Benthic Infiltrator, Vestige of Emrakul, Skitterskin is the uncommon, Expedition Envoy, Blighted Cataract, and an Oran Reef Hydra. is the rare. And a nice forest and a scion. Next up we have a culling drone. Seek the Wilds, Coral Helm Guide, Felidar Cub. Is that any relation to the Felidar Guardian, I wonder? Goblin War Paint. He does not look happy. Unnatural Aggression, Sandstone Bridge, Cloud Manta, Scour from Existence, Grave Birthing, and the uncommon is a Scythe Leopard, Grove Tender Druids, Crumble to Dust, and an Aligned Hedron Network. So is that a Ulamog? They've trapped him in there. Not that familiar with the lore behind this. Yeah, the last Hedron slotted into place, locking Ulamog in an infinite loop of binding energy. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Plains and a plant token. We have an incubator drone, Calastria Healer, Reclaiming Vines, Salvage Drone, Core Castigator, Sure Strike, Valakut Invoker, Shadow Glider, Dominator Drone, Stone Fury, Tajuru Warcaller is the uncommon, Halimar Tidecaller, Infuse with the Elements, and Bring to Light is the rare. Oh, that's a nice swamp. I'm liking the full art lands here. Some nice variety. Actually, the artwork in general is really good. Tajuru Stalwart, Incubator Drone, Reckless Cohort, Felidar Cub, Skyline Cascade, Eyeless Watcher, Rush of Ice, Silent Skimmer, Mortuary Maya. Uncommon is a Herald of Kozilek, Sylvan Scrying, Carrier Thrall, and a Guardian of Tazim is the rare. Oh, finally we got a foil. This one is a Ghostly Sentinel. That's pretty cool. So that's our first foil for this half. I'll put that aside. Forest and an Eldrazi Scion. Okay, with this pack we're 2/3 of the way through the remainder. Let's see if we can get something good. Blister Pod, Anticipate, Sludge Crawler, Inspired Charge, Volcanic Upheaval, Rush of Ice, Silent Skimmer, and we've got an avalanche happening over here. Mortuary Maya, Natural Connection, Tightening Coils, uncommon is a Akoum Stonewaker, Grip of Desolation, Ulamog's Reclaimer, and a Dust Stalker is the rare. And an island and a plant token. Can never have too many scions and plant tokens. Okay, next up, Altars Reap, Plummet, Coralhelm Guide, Maya's Malice, Fortified Rampart, Lava Step Raider, Kozilek's Channeler, Vestige of Emrakul, Courier Griffin, Valakut Predator. Uncommon is an Akoum Stone Waker, Jaddy Offshoot, Spawning Bed, and Akoum Hellkite is the rare. So we've got a big red dragon here in a mountainous region. And a mountain, that's fitting, and an elemental token. Next up we have a Swell of Growth, Kozilek's Sentinel, Cliffside Lookout, Fertile Thicket, Snapping Gnarlid, Spell Cheval, Complete Disregard, Scour from Existence, Tajuru Beastmaster, Hagra Sharpshooter is the uncommon, Retreat to Hagra, Cryptic Cruiser, he's an Eldrazi processor. Alright, and Exert Influence is the rare. And a Boiling Earth foil. It's pretty nice. And the Plains, and a Core Ally token. Next up we have a Mindraker, Territorial Baloth, Royal Mage's Trick, Angelic Gift, Eldrazi Sky Spawner, Ruin Processor, Bone Splinters, Brood Hunter Worm, Mortuary Maya, uncommon is a Scythe Leopard, Catacomb Sifter, oh, nearly revealed the rare, Dampening Pulse, and an Undergrowth Champion Mythic, Elemental. Alright. Oh, and a Tide Drifter foil. Gotta have some more foils. And the Plains and an elemental token. Well, we're down to last 3 packs. There's no expeditions, so you know what that means. We need to bless the packs, put some nice indentations in them and ruin the value of the cards. But if we get an expedition, I don't think it really matters. That's pretty much all the value. Alright, Swarm Surge, Call the Scions, Reckless Cohort, Stonehaven Medic, Unnatural Aggression, Geyserfield Stalker, Cloud Manta, Sandstone Bridge, Tajuru Beastmaster, uncommon is a Plated Crusher, Horribly Awry, Blighted Gorge, and an Akoum Firebird Mythic. So I've got a couple of mythics so far, that's pretty good. And Bone Splinters, foil. And a island, and a dragon token. Incubator Drone, Calastria Healer, Reclaiming Vines, Salvage Drone, Belligerent Whiptail, Core Castigator, Smite the Monstrous, Stone Fury, Ondu Greathorn, Lifespring Druid. Uncommon is Turn Against, Tide Drifter, Infuse with the Elements, and a Sunken Hollow is the rare. And a Swamp, and an Elemental token. Alright, last pack. Are we going to be well and truly hosed? I suspect we may be. I don't know if it'll be as bad as Dragon's Maze, but we'll see. We have a Royal Mage's Trick, Swarm Surge, Tajiru Stalwart, Incubator Drone, Felidar Cub, Boiling Earth, Sheer Drop, Valakut Invoker, Shadow Glider, Dominator Drone, and the uncommon is a Forerunner of Slaughter. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've pulled one yet. Tunneling Geopode or Geopede, Pathway Arrows, and Scatter to the Winds. That's this whole box pretty much is the rare. And a Forest and a Core Ally token. Alright. So that was a decidedly mediocre box of Battle for Zendikar. I will pop up the total here. Total value. I'm not expecting it to be that great, but I really enjoyed the artwork on this set. This is probably probably one of my favourite sets artwork wise. Just love the Eldrazi stuff, all the colour, different inventive creatures they've come up with. So it's pretty good from that perspective. Definitely, I think it was worth the time just to look at that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and have a great day.